My name is Rodrigo Oliveira, so I'm the project manager for the Portugal Blue Digital Hub project. My background, I'm an environmental engineer, and I specialize in managing projects and focused on an area that is my passion, that is the ocean and everything about it. I come to talk to you about the project I'm working on right now. That is a consortium of 17 entities, and basically it is a digital innovation hub, part of the European Digital Innovation Network that is focused on digital transition for companies, for sectors, different sectors. Being working in the Fórum Oceano is an association of almost 200 companies. We are a private and non-profit entity. And within our 200 associates and stakeholders that work in the blue economy, we have multiple sectors that by themselves should be clusters by themselves. We have some conventional sectors like ports, shipping, fishing, and some other industries that are more traditional, if you want. And we have emerging sectors like renewable ocean technologies and biotechnology that and robotics that have been on the forefront working within this area. Of course, we also always aim for the sustainable goals. Being the cluster of the ocean recognized by the Portuguese government, our job is to promote the blue economy in Portugal. And even though Portugal is a maritime country, we have turned our back on the economy of the ocean for quite a long time. And our main job is to make the ocean economically sexy again, and to see the amount of opportunity there is there. As you know, we are going to enlarge our continental platform, so we're talking about a huge resource there. So, as I told you, Portugal Blue Digital Hub is part of the European Digital Innovation Hubs, and we are creating an ecosystem innovation an ecosystem that will allow and be favorable for the digital transition for all the companies I've told you about. So we are focusing, of course, on digital transformation, AI, blockchain. Adoption in blue economy makes all the sense, and we cannot get away from it. Of course, decarbonization and circularization. We all have heard about all these items along the 2 days that we've been working here, and these are not just words. There are indeed indicators and very important ones to define and to establish the sustainability for business. And this is, as I told you, is a wide sector. And we aim to approach all of it. Within our project, we use a lot of services. We provide a lot of services to the companies, to the entities, because we are focused on approaching not only SMEs but also public entities. Okay, so when we are approaching them and to help them make this digital transition, we can provide them some training and sometimes for understanding what is the right technology for them to use. We can provide some test before invest initiatives to see if indeed those are the right technologies for these companies. We, of course, within the test, we have digital platforms, but we also have real-life places where we can talk, we can test. Within the digital, we have, of course, digital twins. And since the Portuguese Navy is also part of our consortium, they have a tech-free zone, the ZLT, we talked earlier this day, the tech-free zone that is a naval base where has that area of 2,000, almost 2,600 square kilometers, more or less 1,000 square miles, that we are allowed to make tests that has very good conditions with depths that reach the 1,200 meters. And the Navy supports these testings, and they can certify this testing. So when we are talking about testing ROVs or gliders or any other technologies, we have a good staging place to take this work. Our main outputs in the Portuguese Blue Digital Hub will be the Ocean Big Data Platform. This will be a single point of access to all maritime information. I can tell you this platform, and I will talk a little bit more about it, is going to have the input from the Navy and from IPMA, that is our sea and weather authority, but also the bio community that will also contribute with biobank information that is also scattered on universities and institutes and will be all put together on this platform. The AI blockchain will be a development and an upgrade for the platform I told you about. And of course, we also have some acceleration and open innovation initiatives that will allow our entities to find better solutions and sometimes solutions that aren't on the market yet. Marine data has value, and this project we are working on, even though it has the lifespan of the project itself, it's financed by the resilience plan, but it should have a momentum and a business model that will allow it to go forward after the limited time of the project itself. So how do we value the information and the services that we are going to provide? So of course, marine data has a lot of value. Yesterday we talked about the tokenization of blue carbon credits, where Forum Oceano and Yakuba, we are joining forces towards that. We are going to have a pilot plan, a pilot in the marshland in Aveiro. That will be the first stage where we are going to operate, and many international initiatives are also being made. But all of these services will be constructed and developed so that the project and the services will continue throughout the years to come. So coming back to the Big Blue Data Platform, we have, as I told you, this will joining the main information about the ocean from the principal stakeholders that have this kind of information. So as I told you, we have the Navy and IPMA. The objective is precisely to have all this information in a single platform. The integration, it's important to have all this information with the taxonomy and organized as a way that could be easily accessible. And this is where also blockchain will enter, so that all this information that will be available in the platform will be the veracity and the origin and the traceability of it will be, of course, checked with the technology we are working on here. So, the current stages. We are going to aggregate, as I told you, this information, standard, as I told you before, and this information, as long as the project will be in this stage, in this first stage, it will be an open information, of course, accessible to all. It will be an open platform, but the objective is to add layers of information, and of course, when you need some in-depth or more information about specific article or item or whatever for developing some software or app, of course, this will be charged a fee for using having access to this information. Other services that we are providing, well, DMAs will allow us to check the evolution of the companies that we are working with. We also will establish roadmaps, tailor-made roadmaps, of course, for the companies, and to go to the objectives they want to achieve. The acceleration support, as I told you before, also there will be this kind of initiatives, and also open innovation initiatives. That some of them already finished. We have some initiating, but we already had one with the Port of Lisbon and one with the Navy. And so the objectives and the outcomes will be, of course, for making this economy, this blue economy, more attractive and more efficient. The blockchain platform and data marketplace, so it will join all the information that we have. We'll have this first phase of having things identified and with aggregated blockchain layers, chain layers to certify the origin of the information. Next stage will be adding AI to the platform, so it will be more intuitive and give some more opportunities and more precise information for what the user needs. And the future, the marketplace evolution with monetization of the outputs from this project. Work package 3, that where Yakuba Labs are our partner also. one of the 17 partners. So these are the objectives to monetize blue data economy. Information partnerships, this is very important to maintain and assure the continuity of the project. And of course, data transparency. Well, there are regulators here, and of course, we should follow these regulations, and so we can stage in the market. Okay, thank you guys.